Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I am your full spastic alchemist, and this is I Drink and I Play Things. Tonight we're going to be doing a little bit of Dragon Age, the Veilguard. It's like mission 3 for me. And we're going to be doing a almost classic martini. Now, why is this almost a classic martini? Because I am going to have my my blue cheese gin, the gin that I washed in the blue cheese, but I'm not doing a blue cheese martini. I'm not doing the blue cheese stuffed olives. I'm not going to do the olive brine. I just want a just simple, straightforward martini, but I want a little bit of that blue cheese because I think they'll be awesome. The other thing that is going to kind of make it a sort of bring it back more towards the classic realm is that we are going to, the royal we here, I'm going to be adding a little bit of bitters to it. So martini's been around for over 100 years. Very early on recipes I found out did actually call for bitters. And it can depend on like what are you using as your garnish. If I had, if I was doing a lemon twist, then I could use an orange bitters or a lemon bitters. But I am going with olives tonight, so I am just going to go with my anostura bitters, classic bitters. So I'm going to see what this tastes like because I have never done this before, but I'm fascinated by it. So let's get started. First thing first, find where I put things. I have my cocktail shaker. I'm going to do half an ounce of dried vermouth, which I thought was right there. Professionalism strikes again. There we go. Yeah, bitters in martinis kind of, as I was reading up, kind of fell out of favor in the 70s and 80s when drier and drier martini recipes were coming out. So the way you would make it drier is you would get rid of as much of the extraneous liquids that you would have and just keep doubling down on the gin or vodka. Next up, we're going to do 2.5 ounces of my lovely, lovely blue cheese gin. The gin on this one was a Tanqueray. They are not a sponsor. That's one. And that's 1.5. Plenty left over for a second. Hello, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Currently making myself a martini. So my night will be getting better momentarily. And then last but not least, I'm going to say, as I said before, we're going to do it. I'm going to try 2 dashes. They have the Angostura bitters. Now this is just the classic one, not the any of the other flavor ones. And yes, I'm going to James Bond this by giving it a quick shake. Why do I drink? That's not a bad question. I enjoy a cocktail. I do enjoy the flavor that comes out of it. I generally enjoy the sort of the social occasions that I usually do go out and drink. Usually at a nightclub or at a party, or even just a small intimate gathering of friends. Is it required? No. Do I use cocktails, wine, other spirits to deal with problems? I find I tend to be fairly in a good mood when I have a drink. So if I'm having like real problems or emotional distress, I avoid it because it's not going to solve anything. Nothing at all. We only do this for when I'm already in a good mood and I, kind of looking for a flavor and an experience. And that's why I enjoy having a drink. Hi, Gala. Do I drink alone? Well, I mean, yes, I'm drinking alone now, but I'm kind of considering this like my college radio days where I would perform. Kind of putting myself out there. That's it. Aha. So my cat. That is my shoulder-launched kitten, Gala. Somewhere in this room is my scaredy scout cat, Salvador. And then I have my heavy lap specialist, Boris, who is a Russian blue. So I have 2 black American short hairs and 1 Russian blue cat. And they are amazing. I love them dearly. Even though people consider me sort of a dog person, I don't see myself ever living without cats ever again. Oh, cool. What kind of cat is Selma? I'm going to James Bond it. Got to give it a shake. Got my glass. Ah, neat. The bitters did change the coloring. Oh no, we found her. Yeah, my cats are pretty much all rescues. I adopted Sal and Gala after my roommate passed away and the family asked me to take care of them. Boris I got and his sister Natasha, who has since passed. I ended up adopting them just prior to my previous 2 cats passing away of old age. So, to everyone who adopts or rescue, cheers to you. Oh, I liked the bitters. Ooh, That makes that drink interesting. Oh yeah, I was. I mean, I was there when he adopted the cats, so there was just no way I could. They loved my cat Boris, so there was no way I was going to separate them. They put some olives in. Cheers to you. Yeah, I think if I ever order a martini out again, I'm going to ask for a couple dashes of bitters. That's fantastic. And with that being said, I think we are ready to get into the game. I think we left off with Rook getting ready to meditate to see that Selma. Haven't continued it. Let's actually get you onto the game so you can actually see what I'm doing. So we're doing, yeah, you're a little too young to be drinking. I am playing Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Alright, time for me to meditate.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
So you're gonna be insufferable about it. See, this is the reason nobody likes you.
I led a rebellion for centuries that culminated in the creation of the Veil and the destruction of the Elven Empire.
Okay, this is among the reasons nobody likes you.
My information was accurate. Now you realize that the danger is real.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
Back in the Grey Wardens, I was with a group of recruits outside this village, dealing with the Darkspawn incursion. Our orders were to wait for reinforcements, but we knew that by the time they arrived, everyone in that village would be dead.
So you led your team of recruits in any way, collapsing the tunnel and saving the village.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
He's still a jerk.
My rebellion against the Evanuras, the Elven gods as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
I don't understand. Elganon and Gillinan were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation, and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
The blight didn't escape with the gods?
Elganon and Gillinan escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
The rest of the blight is in prison? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the blights that have swept across the world.
Neat.
However terrible the blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
Okay. I am enjoying the telling of the backstory here. But I always like sort of like the myth building in games, so.
What would they need to do to free the blight? And how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the blight's prison. My lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
I'm not going to bend a knee to blighted, murdering monsters just because their ears are pointed like mine. I don't think many other elves are going to either.
Agreed. Elganon and Gillinan care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganon and Gillinan.
You want me to pick fights with tyrants and bullies? Sounds fun.
I gave no orders. All I offer are suggestions.
I'm on it. What else?
Beveravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes, I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Yeah, real casual. Oh yeah. Formal enough to face a war council while still functioning on the battlefield. Armor may cause clipping in scenes designed for casual wear. Shepherd! I finally have my N7 armor for the game.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I didn't come in here trying to take your job, Varric.
I know you didn't. But it's what the team needs right now.
You sure? They've got hurt because she listened to me.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you lead a few misfit recruits and push back one of the biggest darkspawn hordes I've ever seen.
Just needed to find the right strategy.
And no other warden found it. You stopped that horde. Had to drop a town hall on it, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. Demeter's crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You sent him to the wardens, right?
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Nev got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
It doesn't matter how I feel about it. We can't stop the gods without what he knows.
And there you go. You don't have to love him to deal with him.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down. The thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime. Not fussing over me. Go see what the others are up to.
That's why Nev had nothing to say to me when I did the walk around the first time. That's the workshop. Okay.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here, but you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Valara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
As long as he doesn't have a contract out on us, we're fine.
Well, I'm sold. Now we charm the crows.
Fingers crossed. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years. But the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
This is great. Thanks, Nev.
That's what I'm here for.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority.
Won't help and can't be trusted. Which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the Shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
I get the feeling you have a lot of dramatic stories.
One or two.
So we talked to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either, if Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Oh, good. It seems like with the multiple missions, it's going to be a little less hand-holding as far as the storytelling is concerned.
Almost there. I just have to. Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it. What is that place? If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Illuvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Veer of Us. Freedom of ways. I wonder...
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous? As the Fade often is?
More dangerous than elven gods who wield the Blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The wolf's fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
We have no idea what or who they are, so let's be careful. We need to be ready for anything.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Assuming people are back in their places. Let's see if we can chat with anybody.
Fade. I need to practice.
No chatting.
Oh, hey, Rook.
Yeah, so no conversations, they just want you to go. The idea is that if something happens, I mean, obviously it's going to let me get back, but it makes sense that you would want a veil jumper to help you get back if something happens to you here.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Can you help us? I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evanurus hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Alright, so that's just appearance. I'm still using because I upgraded it. All right. Oh, neat. Okay, so that now has sort of slots. Hi, Boris. I'm being inundated with cats. Yeah, she will break rank soon.
Light, roots, and magical seals? What's through there?
Requires revenant essence. Okay, so the map will open up as I gain resources. That's where I'm supposed to go.
Can't travel this way.
The gods aren't taking any chances.
This is almost a mirror of the lighthouse. Ah. So I can change my party there. Good to know. Hello. Thank you for swinging by.
Yeah, this dock seems sturdy.
Neat.
So, you can ferry us to the other islands?
Winds await, dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
To other shores.
At least I don't have to hand him coins every time I get into the boat.
The spirits here were driven out, refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
Ancient defenders aren't very discerning.
I guess if I don't do well in combat here, I can summon other party members. Which just means I would be swapping and harding for someone else. It's pretty and pretty far down. You can hear them talking.
Obey and fight on!
There's a pissed off kid getting orders.
The Fater. That's where they're breaking through.
The gods are breaching the fate itself, just for us. We'll see who ends this.
Cannot be possible!
You okay, Rook?
Nope.
Rook down.
I think I'm going to...
Fight on, chattel!
That's a different voice.
The Fater. That's where they're breaking through.
The gods are breaching the fate itself, and just for us.
thank you, because I need a... These guys are like recharging too. Alright, so
To you.
Oh, we did it.
alright, let's see if there's any potions around here, because I blew through 2 of them.
I see what unbinds. Bring it. The gods shall be denied.
Oh, this is where... No, it came down the other way.
Your death is foretold.
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Okay, Teresa. See if anything's over here. So obviously there was stuff to find. That's a far way down. Okay. Sorry. Alright, let's go find that champion. The Vanishing City. I'm dreaming, but this time I know I am. If I don't, even if I did, this place would tell me. I never dream of a place like this. Cities are full of people, and empty cities is the bones of a good meal. A reminder that makes a hungry woman sad. Okay, that was confusing. Oh, I could have come down that way.
The Guardians can't hold them off for long.
Okay. Armor for hurting. Nice.
Is there something inside it?
Light cyst. Yeesh. That's gross.
That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
Need to move.
stay out of his range. He's a champion for a reason, but he just covers the distance so fast. All I can do.
Look, it left something.
Well, that's done. That's the essence we need. It's cold. Oh, hope I don't have to carry it for too long.
Hitting a burning enemy with this weapon generates +2 mana. Nice. else here? I don't think so. Okay.
An altar to a wolf. Bet I know who that's for.
Well, I guess I could. A husk or something. Can't move this yet. Ouch. Wrong door.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you. I like that. But I'm also going to assume that my companions nope.
No. Okay. I thought they would have gone up in level as well.
That's a lot of alluvians, and they're all intact. I wonder where they lead.
Time to find out.
Lysian lion has been carefully carved out into this vessel. Much metal chunk, skein of yarn. Dead core of a dwarven construct. Let's travel to whatever, Travesto. Travel to Docktown. So I'm assuming that this is either one is actually a quest. So it's, whichever one I decide to go to first. But I could take a moment to examine the other ones. Not active yet. Interesting. Well, left to right. Um, because I need her healing powers. I'm always going to take either Harding or
Treviso, one of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. Let's hope our crow contact can meet us.
Welcome to Antiva. You must be Rook.
And you're Andaratea Cantori, of the Crows?
Thea, please. Come. My associate Viago is gathering the others. We can talk business when we arrive.
The documents, it's all there.
My friend says come with us.
How long have the Antam soldiers been here?
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
You went to opposition.
She stretched it well enough.
See, I would like to hear the conversations.
It must be hard, dealing with the Antam.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat. We have
You would have kicked
arrived.
her in the head.
Wow, this is not what I expected.
Welcome to the Cantori Diamond.
You're the client.
This is Rook. Did you want a drink? I promise not to let Viago near it.
Viago de Riva, fifth talon. And this is Catarina della Morte, first talon of the Crows.
An honor. And you are...
Ilario della Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient blighted mages. My detective says you have a man who brought blood mages and venatori to their knees.
Lucanus. My grandson. They called him the demon of Virantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
Exactly who we're after.
Except Lucanus de la Morte is dead. He was killed a year ago.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me? His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes, and now I have a location. The Oshuri, where the demon of Virantium is kept. Find this Oshuri. Free Lucanus. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
Katarina arranged the boat. One of our mages will meet us there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that one could hold the demon of Varantium? The ossuary lies beneath the sea. A fact I learned mere minutes ago.
But the enchantments required must be immense.
You're not happy Katarina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanus is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him. And now, who can say if he's even still alive? There, you take the boat.
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, you play the alluring hero. I know Treviso. If we have a tail, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
Like snacks.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
Someone or something already took down the guards.
Let's hope we don't run into whatever did that. Do we think Lucanus is still alive? I guess there's one way to find out.
Look. So, this is the ossuary. This doesn't look like any prison I've seen.
This is cool. So I guess this is like a bubble. It's almost like there's a dungeon inside the Atlanta Aquarium. Which, if you ever get a chance, go to the Atlanta Aquarium. Seeing the whale sharks in the tanks are amazing.
Well, going that way.
This place looks elven. I bet it's been underwater since the gods were imprisoned, at least.
I can't believe all this is underwater. If the enchantments containing this place ever fail.
They shouldn't, but they might. On top of that, we're looking for a killer. How sure are we that this is a good idea?
If we want to kill a pair of gods, maybe a demon is just what we need.
we need resources. That's not reassuring.
It's a magical barricade. Whatever's inside, the Venatori really didn't want it getting out.
Then we break through.
Nothing. Oh, so there's 3. Requires high security key.
All right, we're almost through.
Save that for later because something tells me I'll need it.
We don't have to fight. We're just here for Lucanus Delamorte. Get ready.
Rising Hail, Dragon of Mystery! Lucican, Dragon of Night! Hear your fateful call!
Neat.
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook. Katerina sent me.
Katerina. But you're not a crow.
You weren't expecting a rescue. I wasn't expecting whatever that was.
Rook, he's possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Katerina promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
I can still work. Good.
Because I'm pretty sure more Venatori are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here. Caliban. Crows don't break contracts.
Yes, the famous Crow contract. So you want a prison break, a blood heist, and assassination help just to get you out of here.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over. Let's go.
I like the sassiness.
So, first order of business?
Blood first, then my target, Caliban, the prison warden.
Where do we find them?
In the tower. There's a bridge.
Not anymore. We'll have to find another way across.
Alright, so let's take a look at my new companion. No points to spend. No. And this is why you look. Fresh breadstick. Okay. Mysterious coin.
Mages, my... Especially... Redouble your
One of them has a key.
So where would they keep it? The blood, I mean.
Caliban keeps it under guard. Blood is the only thing that can bind a demon. If they lose it,
Then it's chaos. Were they torturing demons? How? Why?
they didn't all start out as demons. Zara made sure they ended up that way.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher-ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
This is, I believe. Well, all right. Alicia, what exactly does she expect me to do? She's been over 300 days now. It's supposed to take a week at most. If Zara's brilliant process failed, how does she expect me to salvage it? Caliban. Kinda hoping for an upgraded weapon, but you know, take what you can get.
Undead. Well, dead bodies animated by spirits, technically.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
Planetary ahead.
Mine.
There! Strike now!
Probably have to grab that eventually.
This is fascinating. Ordinarily, a demon would barely be able to perceive someone like Lucanus.
It's complicated.
So, the blood vial the Venatori took?
It's for blood magic, to control me, and the demon. Until it's gone, I cannot touch Caliban.
So I'll be taking on Caliban. And you can take on all the guys that are... That's why you're here. Or one of the reasons. I think this is where I first came in. Yeah.
Now what do we do?
What? Harry? Fine. He says he can get us across.
Who is he?
The demon. He says there's something here. Something he can grab hold of in the Fade. It's close. I'm on.
The demon pulled all of that from the Fade.
I'm as surprised as you.
Probably could have died just, like, you know, looking.
What?
I can't use electricity, but I will use fire on him.
Watch ahead. They're fighting? But the Venatori summoned all these spirits.
Blood mages, they never learn. Zara can summon all the demons she wants, but they don't have to obey her.
They're all yours.
We are unstoppable.
Time to change that out. Oh, can't be changed during combat. Awesome. Yeah, this isn't going well for me.
Those are the failures.
Those are failures. What does success look like?
She took the best results out a few days ago, but some of the demons she created are still here.
All of your weapons heal cold damage. Nice. Ha. Let's see. Anything else? Let's give you a special left trigger Y. Climb that in a second. Caliban, there's been a development, and now we need results as swiftly as possible. Push the subjects harder, do anything you can to intensify their feelings, envy and frustration. I want every single demon you can produce ready to fight for the glory of the Vintner Reborn. Yeah, I'll get to you in a minute. I haven't been down there yet. Chess piece. Like, what are all these valuable items for? Like, I don't... I'm gonna figure it out eventually. May go look it up. handpick. Alright, so I'll need to bring over something. Probably open that door. That was a little anticlimactic for something that big.
Caliban, you said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We, meaning?
Demons don't forgive. Memento required. Sell valuable items for a large sum.
They've been...
So, vulnerable to cold, resistant to fire. Vulnerable to cold, resistant to necrotic. Vulnerable to cold, okay.
Did the Veilguard do this?
Then why this place exists? This is what success looks like.
Gotta remember to use those combos. That was cool. I think I was using some of my abilities better. I'm learning. It's hard. It's cold. Six seconds. And I got to use that. Where the hell am I? I think I just released all of them at the same time. Because I'm an idiot. Pretty much fleeing for my life at this point.
Take them down.
May take me a little while to get through this. I may have to pick this up at another time. All right. There we go. Now I don't have to go through this every time I die. What happened? Okay, that glitched. Now I could skip that whole thing right there. I'm saving. Save.
I don't think that's a good sign.
We may not have much time.
I save here because I finally got by that. Yes, a glitched help, but I'll take it. want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. This is very difficult. I am starting to enjoy the game more. I had some reservations. I think it just had kind of like a slow burn at the beginning. But I'm definitely I'm starting to feel the hooks. Like I'm definitely getting pulled into this. So looking forward to the next one. Again, my name is Mike. I'm your full spastic alchemist. This is I Drink and I Play Things. I do have a YouTube channel. You can check out the link down below. I'm thinking about starting an Instagram page just so that I can get some of the pictures of the cocktails out so people can see them and get the recipes for building. You just head over to the YouTube channel and like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing, get ideas for a recipe or anything. That would be great. I'm willing to be a little adventurous. See how this goes. So, trying to think next time I'm on, I think it's going to be on Saturday. Well, we'll see. It'll depend on if time permits. You know, life in general. So we'll just call that. Thank you for joining me. If you did have a beverage tonight, please drink responsibly. Please be legal if you're having a cocktail. Because I don't want to get in trouble. Don't want you to get into trouble. Don't feel like having a drink. Please don't have one. No one should ever force you to have a beverage that you don't want. But till then, cheers to you. Snacks.